obviously Luka's been great. Tatum's done what he's been doing all year. Kyrie Irving versus Jaylen Brown, in terms of the quote unquote number 2 guys, how significant is that battle, and who do you see winning that battle?
Yeah, I mean, you could even make a case, that Jalen's been a number 1. He was certainly a number 1 in the Indiana series. I thought, it's a shame he didn't make all one of the All NBA teams. I had him. And Tim Bontemps, our colleague, does a straw poll, and I had him at 5th in the MVP race towards the end of the year. Guy doesn't even make All NBA here. So yeah, I think that is certainly an intriguing storyline as far as those two. As far as if Luka and Tatum kind of neutralize each other, kind of one of those, will certainly have. Would have to give their team an advantage here. I think I would certainly probably lean more towards probably Jaylen Brown. I think, it's, you guys know, it's all about kind of like the X factor guy. Like, is it Derek Jones Jr. in Dallas? Is it Porzingis, the return of Kristaps Porzingis, and where is he? Not really health wise, but we haven't seen him since Game 3 of that Miami series, which was in late April here. So I think it's going to be a terrific series. I picked Dallas in 6. I'm staying with it. I think Dallas has shown enough that they can go out and go out and steal game 1 tonight.
Well, that would be significant. I mean, I like where your head's at because, I like the idea of Luka, like we've been talking about. We're joking, face of the league and all that kind of stuff. But he is in machine mode. I mean, it's a guy who put up 70, and he's obviously always been a great scorer. He's been a triple-double machine. There were people worried, is he in shape? Is he committed enough?
He went away for a little bit too, Hazy, after the bubble. He was so good, and then it was like it fell off a little bit.
Yeah, and even last year.
It's gonna be the key, and you guys you've watched enough of him, how he can handle his emotions. If he can keep his emotions in check, and if he's not complaining about calls and whining like we see a lot in these games here, he is as good as any NBA player on here. But if that comes into play tonight, then that's gonna hold this team back.
Yeah. Although that emotion, we loved it in the last round when he was going at guys, right? Like I hear what you're saying about the refs.
Can't stop.
No,
complaining.
Sometimes it's more about him on offense, not getting a call, and then not running back on the other end of the court.
Right.
That's where he's complaining. But yeah, I mean, I think he needs to play like that. I think he thrives off that when he kind of feels like he's the villain a little bit here.